Hello, welcome to a quick look to one of the older figures I have of Alien. Well, this one in particular is well, the line of figures that 20th Century Fox figures are all sort of same scale. I can't remember what line of figures it is, but I'm sure any Alien collector fans could just easily go in there. This is a generic warrior alien, of course. And is this figure any good? Well, let's find out. This figure is quite old, and you see the tail snapped up. I do have the tail still. I just need to get some super glue or something to glue it back on. Basically, this piece is like soft rubbery plastic, and there's a bit of like a metal wiring inside, so you can do all kinds of poses, twisting it and bending it around, which means that it's a different type of plastic to the back of there. But the joint is so small that it's so easy to fall off and hard to fix back on again, unless you get like super glue or something. The connection point is so short. I wish the tail would have gone, you know, this bit would have gone all the way back up to here, and actually had a peg that goes right up the butt, and not do that. So that kind of sucks. I didn't even twist it that hard, you know. It just fell off. Articulation wise, you got the head's on a slightly ball joint because the head's on a swivel, and there's a joint going this way, but because of all the stuff around the neck, you can hardly move him. The mouth does not open, so none of that going on here. Softish plastic on the back. Next articulation, you got the arms. You got a turning, kinda, but again, the shape of the arm and the shoulder means there's a limitation. There's a joint doing that. Swivel joint right here. But these swivel joints are terrible because if you there's only one area where you can line up the figure to make it look natural. As soon as you turn it, you're breaking apart the textures of the figure. And he can't bend his arms here. There's no bending there. The hands are only on a spinning joint that's on an angle. The hands are made of softer plastic. Same with the other arm. So in terms of articulation, it's really limited. The top part of the body there's a ball joint, I imagine, inside, so you can do the twisty around thing. The legs on a swivel, and you can bend it only up to 90 degrees and not any more. And the foot is on up, down, spinny, and that's it. So in terms of articulation, I mean, an alien is meant to be really flexible, but frankly the articulation is kind of poor. I can't wait for the SH Figuarts version of the alien figures to come out. So what about the molding quality? Well, as you can see here, the molding quality is pretty excellent. It's got a lot of small details, all the lines going all over the body, and little weird whatever shapes they're meant to be, and the ribs look pretty good. The face as well. You know, nitpick aside, not being able to move the mouth for its iconic, you know, tongue mouth thing to come out, it's molded okay. Like I said, the mold's fine. But in terms of paint detail, I guess there's not much you can do with painting an alien because it's a simple effect. You've got a plastic that's molded quite well, and what do? You've got black and bits of brown all over the area and bits of white to create sort of shading going on. So a very simple effect that works well with the alien, doesn't really require any more. So is this figure any good? I can't remember. The price of these figures aren't exactly, I mean, they're cheap-ish. I mean, they're cheap for toys, but expensive if you're not thinking toy prices. But at this scale, I expect a lot more from a figure that isn't the cheapest, to be honest. So, yeah, it isn't that great. So, wait for the SH Figuarts version of Alien vs Predator to come out. I can't wait to pick those up, and I can't wait for the Injustice SH Figuarts, which means I can have Kamen Rider versus Power Ranger versus Metal Heroes versus Sailor Moon versus Alien versus Iron Man versus Predator and versus Injustice and all the DC characters in it. Bloody hell. So take care, subscribe, suggest and comment, and have a nice day. Bye. What could be in the mystery box? Well, toys of course, but even I can't remember. Stay tuned at Digger V18 Geeko channel to find out soon.